Hello, hello, Aries. How are you? Happy May for you. So, we're already doing this beautiful readings for May. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. So, today we're going to be looking at a lot of things that are happening for you. We have a couple of oracles here as well. So, today I want to start with the Chakra Inside Oracle and see what is the main message here from your chakras in evidence for May, what it's activated there for you. So let's get started. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. It helps me greatly to build this beautiful community and for you to be notified when there's another reading for you. Okay, so let's get started here and see what is going on for you for the month of May 2026. Let's see. Let's get on to it and see what comes up for you. Okay. So we have here money. Okay. So we're talking about money in May for you. Anything else? Okay. I want to take just one more card. So I'm going to grab one here from you don't see if another one wants to come out for Aries, please. Thank you. Perfect. Now, what is the other one? Connection with the heart chakra. Okay, so we're talking here about number 14. So number 14 can be important to you, 1 and 4, 5. So we could be talking about some changes coming into your life for the month of May. And we could be talking about money because this card is actually talking about money. It's also very strongly aligned with your sacral chakra, so your creativity, your sexuality, your sexual energy, right? Your emotions, everything that you suppress there, and it's time to open to it. Keywords here: finances, power, generosity, abundance. So, how are you working on in terms of your relationship with money, your financial relationship? How is that going? Are you allowing money to come into your life? What is going on there? Because this could be a big theme for you for the month of May. We also have connection with number 26. Okay, universal oneness, love, interconnection, support. Now I love this. You can do this with paper, right? All this kids here. Now I do have a connection here, like it says universal oneness. So understanding that we are all one, right? This is a very strong card connecting to the heart, okay? Connecting to your self-love, collecting and understanding that everything that happens around you, because there's a part of you resonates with something like that. Of course, I'm not talking about toxic people or anything like that, right? But let's say, for example, there's a challenge regarding money. So try to understand what part of me is still holding on to the old version of me that maybe didn't like money, maybe didn't feel deserving of money, maybe didn't feel that going to a place and I'm okay to make money in this place but not on the other place. So trying to understand what kind of connection do you have when it comes to that, but also connection with you and your community, your support system. Do you trust people? Do you not? If you don't trust people, what is going on there that you lost that trust in humanity, trust in people, trust in surroundings, right? In connections here as well. So that's also a beautiful, beautiful energy for you. Now, I just grabbed the Mermaid Oracle, so I'm going to take. Normally, I would take these cards for a message for love. So I might just start with message for love from the beginning for you, Aries. So let's see what is coming up for Aries when it comes to love. We talk about healing, we talk about self-love, we talk about all of that energy here. So 2 cards are already out. I just want to see if another one comes. No, that's perfect. So we'll take these 2 cards here. So we have Coral's Wisdom, colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. So there could be something here when it comes to love. We could be talking about your self-love. We did mention love and connections here. So there could be something regarding you feeling worthy of more, feeling worthy of people, feeling worthy of trustworthy people. So there's a lot of energy like that because you see that this person is not looking ahead, right? She's on the side. So in a sense, it's like she's still protecting herself from something that made her feel very fragile, right? Feel very delicate. There could have been something here from the past that made you feel very hurt. So you kind of stood back from openness, some connection from all of that, right? That is number 31. Okay. And then we have number 28 here with sanctuary, privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries and taboos. I kind of feel they kind of resonate with what I was telling you about, maybe someone hurt you, maybe someone did something like that. So again, this sanctuary here is absolutely beautiful. So as you can see, this mermaid is just here, just enjoying herself, having a quiet time, having a me time. So maybe there could be, May could be the month for you to start looking more into what your body's telling you that it needs, what's your soul, connecting with your soul more, understanding more, communicating more with the self and then with everything around. So that's a really beautiful message to start, right? So let's dive into the tarot now for you for the month of May. So let's see, what are you leaving behind? What's coming up? What is the best advice for you? And the outcome. Okay. We will clarify with another deck, of course. So let's see, what are you leaving behind? We have the Five of Cups, the Devil card, and the Four of Swords. This is what you're leaving behind. What's coming your way? What are the blessings here for you? We have the Star, beautiful. The Queen of Swords, and one more here for you. We have the Knight of Wands. And then what is the advice for you? Advice message from Spirit, the High Priestess, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. And finally, what is the outcome for you? Outcome is the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Swords. I really like this outcome for you. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Emperor, right? So before we just dive into clarifying these cards, I just want to talk about this three. So this is about what you're leaving behind. You're leaving behind hard times. You're leaving behind toxicity, and you're leaving behind pain, hurtful situations that shoot you down, right? So this is exactly what we're talking about around there. So I could be connecting with Aries here. They really got hurt in terms of potentially emotionally, because we do have the Five of Cups here. Now, this Five of Cups doesn't have to be just about romantic relationships or anything like that. We could be talking about work, we could be talking about friendships, we could be talking about all of that. But I do see that someone did try to take advantage of you. This could be financially, this could be controlling you, right? Brainwash, all of that is showing up very strong. And in the past, this may have caused you to feel very drained. Okay. This could be, maybe in the workplace, people were taking too huge advantage of you because you like to work, you're proactive, you like to do the things, especially if you are that type of Aries that it's like, okay, we got to do something. Okay. I'll initiate this, right? Let's do it. Someone is holding back. Okay, let's jump in and assist this person. So I do sense that people start understanding that from you, that you're very proactive, and you're very like a teamwork. You're a super leader, not just a boss. So you don't just delegate, you go within as well. You dive deep with your people, whether this is co-workers, employees, employers, whatever it is, right? So they took advantage of you, and it feels like this is what you're leaving behind. You're not allowing people to um, yes, you're not allowing people to take advantage of you anymore. So clarifying this, we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Five of Wands, no more of that. And we have the Star, beautiful. We have the Star twice in your reading. I really like this because clarifying here, we do have the Nine of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Star. Now, what is this telling me here? What is this is telling me here is that as you let go of the past, as you let go of that version of you start embracing life much more. You start to understand your value. We're definitely talking about understanding your value, because you're not the kind of person here, like you say on this Five of Wands. Now, these people are not fighting, they're practicing, right? They're practicing with wands, not with swords. So what this is telling me is like, you've been dealing with a lot of apprentices and you're not there anymore. So it's time to just ditch and step away from that, right? Because you do have the Star here. The Star talks about a dream coming true, not losing faith, connecting with your spirituality, doing the healing, everything that it's absolutely beautiful coming into your life, because the Star comes after the tower, right? The tower is this break, this breaking free from something that was keeping you stuck. Now, do remember that we have the devil here. So this was potentially causing you a lot of stress, anxiety, stopping you feeling entrapped as well, stopping you from moving forward, from following your dreams, from doing the things that you want to do. Because this could also be in terms of, an old pattern that you're starting to understand. Like, I've been doing this, I've been living this way because it was a part of me from the past that I learned from someone, that it kept me stuck into, I need to always be doing more, 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 not enjoying life, not doing anything, just keep doing, right? Not valuing myself. I'm only valuing myself when I feel that I am needed. So that could be some sort of thing here, right? So it looks really positive when it comes to what you are letting go here. During the month of May. Now let's look into, so we finished with the start, we start with the start. So blessings here, good things coming your way. As we mentioned there, dreams coming true, right? There's a lot of healing, there's a lot of connection. So we could be talking here with a lot of Aries. They're focusing more on the cosmic side of life, right? Maybe you're looking into astrology, astronomy, all of that kind of stuff. Quantum physics, understanding that as above, so below, as within, so without. So working on yourself, taking care of yourself. You see, this beautiful witch here is dressed in white, so we could be talking that she is working on healing. She could be a healer, so I could be talking to healers here, or someone that is looking for the necessary therapy, healing, rituals, you name it, so that you understand and you feel more. You understand your value, right? Queen of Swords here, you understand your value in this. And just because you're working on yourself doesn't mean you're going to be this super spiritual people talking to others. No, you're taking care of yourself so that you become stronger, right? You become the version of you that it's necessary to come out. There's something here, like there's a part of you that needs to come out. It's been calling you to come out, but some way, somehow, you have been attached to this old aspects of you, old versions of you that didn't allow you to move forward, right? Knight of Wands, you see, he's brave enough to cross over the dragon because he knows. So it's about facing your fears, right? Moving to another direction, going the distance. um, he's not bringing any tools with him. All he has, it's a wand and the cat, right? It looks like the cat just wants to play with the wand here, so it's kind of distracting in a sense, but he's very focused on it. So I definitely feel the blessings here are definitely you coming up with this huge sense of direction, where you want to go, goal setting. This orientation is absolutely beautiful for you. Now, clarifying, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. So we could have here some sort of new opportunities coming for you. Yes, it could be regarding a new job, career. We could be talking about career change or something like that. But this feels like something that you always dreamed about. Maybe it's a place that you always dreamed of working or living in. Yes, Wheel of Fortune. So fortune is coming your way. Remember to always be very flexible when it comes to this, because sometimes the universe is going to take something out of your life and you're like, why is this happening? Because you need space for the new to come, right? You need space for the new version of you. You need space for that aspect of you that wants to come out. Exactly, Four of Cups. So you don't really see this coming, but it is coming. So stay open-minded. Don't just focus so much on why is this happening to me. Focus more into, I'm open to the change, right? I'm open to what it's coming. I'm open to the beautiful things of life here and now, right? So that's really, really important to you. Now, I just want to say, pay attention, because the Wheel of Fortune can move forward or backwards, okay? So this is very strongly about what position will you take? Are you putting in a position of trusting and letting go, or are you resisting? So pay attention to that, because when you're resisting too much, say for example, you're trying something new, let's say you're applying for jobs and it keeps coming, no, 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 right? So there should be something there much better coming up for you, okay? Where is your trust? Where is your faith? Where is your hope? Where is the part of you that trusts that there's something so much better coming your way, and this is just a transition time, and then things are moving forward, right? So that's that energy that I just wanted to put it out there as well. Now, advice for you, right? We have the High Priestess, trusting your gut without a doubt. Knight of Swords. When the information comes, it's going to come quite quickly here for you. And Queen of Pentacles. We are talking again about your intuition. Okay, so we have two big cards about intuition, the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. She knows exactly where she's going, and she's a money maker as well, right? So there's a lot talking about money, finances, and it makes sense. The very first card of your game was money. So we could be talking about overcoming some sort of fears regarding money, overcoming situations, insecurities, um, and ways that you make money. Maybe there is a sense here that you're still holding on to the traditional way of making money, right? I go to work, I get this money, it's paid, it's done, and all of that. So there could be the sense here to be more open-minded, okay? Because we're talking here about communication with the Knight of Swords. So this communication could be coming from out, right? Because he's flying towards a new direction. So I wonder if there could be some Aries here flying to a different direction to learn something new or to build something new, right? To cooperate with someone, to a company. And to work from there. Now, I want to come back here to the High Priestess. This High Priestess is giving me the sense of you have known this for a very long time, so it's time to trust yourself more. I'm sure I'm talking to Aries here that their intuition is spot on. A lot of times you just doubt yourself constantly, and what happens is that then you come to yourself, don't have to put it outside in the world, and you're like, I knew this would happen, right? That's the thing that you just didn't listen to yourself. So start small, trusting yourself, right? Start very small, testing yourself when it comes, should I do this or that? What does it feel right? You could even go as far as, choosing the clothes you're going to wear in the morning. Should I use this or that? What feels good? What feels resistant, right? What is the first color that comes to mind? All of that can be very, very important to you. So let's clarify about this blessings for you. Let's clarify the blessings for Aries, please. So we have the moon. Again, it's the intuition, your divine feminine, that beautiful side of you. The devil here, I like this devil here because it's giving me the sense of following the fire within, right? So your brain here within it's very strong. This reading, it's absolutely connected with your intuition, with the fire that comes within. I mean, I know the devil is connected to an earth sign with Capricorn. However, he's full of fire here. So I feel like this we could be talking about, that impulse side of Aries. Like, I just know it's gonna work. I just know it's gonna happen. So that's the advice that is coming up for you here, okay? And then we have the 10 of Wands. So finally, the end of struggles, the end of burnouts, the end of you having to do everything, you having to do anything when it comes to your career, your personal life, and everything. I feel like this is the time for you to start trusting others anymore. And not only others, but yourself, because they could be talking to people, they tend to fight against themselves as well. As in, I want to do this, but I can't do it. I want to just lay down a little bit more, but I have to go, right? It's time to start listening to yourself a little bit more here when it comes to this energy, right? And then finally, the outcome here for you. I have the hiccup suddenly, so must be something that wants to talk to you as well, or someone. Um, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Six of Swords. I can only see amazing and beautiful, the most beautiful outcome here for you. We're talking about recognition. We're talking about public speaking. We're talking about you moving. There could be a lot of celebrations. There could be a lot of things coming your way, new people, new invitations, social events, all of that. So maybe you could be moving to a place, Six of Swords and Four of Wands. You could be moving to a place where you are required to be out there, right? This could be a role even for you. Maybe, I don't know, this could be something in the public sector, in you are the face of some sort of company, you are the one that it's out there, right? Public relations, that's what I wanted to say. You could be the part of public relations, um, all of that, but it feels very strong in the public eye, you being in the public eye. So this feels something very, very good for you. I mean, you have two sixes there, it's great, right? And we look into numerology, 5, it's about the challenge, and the 6 about overcoming the challenge. So we're definitely overcoming big challenges here as well. Okay. So let's just clarify this card. Yes, Ace of Cups could be talking about relationships, romantic relationships, or simply you loving yourself even more. I do think this could be relationship, because Ace of Cups and the Lovers definitely give me the sense of a very fiery connection. Yes, in the Hierophant. So if you were single, this could be the month where you meet the right person, the person that, and Justice here at the bottom of the deck. So we can't get this wrong, to be honest with you. Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and the Hierophant here. What do I see here? I definitely see, as you move, as you celebrate, as you socialize, you may connect with the person that is aligned to you, because you're doing exactly what you love, what your soul is here to do, right? Your purpose, it feels purposeful, whatever you're doing. And this is where your vibration aligns to the person that is meant to be with you, because you know that we connect with the people that are aligned with our energy, right? So this is a sense of when you are at your highest, this is when the person comes, because the person supports, the person loves the way that you are. They're extremely attracted to you, because look at the Lovers here, very attractive to each other, very fiery in sexual energy here. We did see that here, the ambition with the Devil as well. I mean, you're Aries, you're very fiery, so I can only see really good things coming your way for the month of May. Now, let me just get a final oracle for you, and then we will close this. I think it's been a very long time since I've done this long video for you, but it's been great. I love this type of reading. It feels really, really good for you, Aries. So, rooted, we have here number 34. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic mud within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. So, again, we're definitely talking about listening to your soul, right? It's time to listen to your soul. It's time to answer to the parts of you. We have Dark Moon with number 13 as well. In the dark of your heart lives new breath, waiting for you to release its ghost. Exactly. So we are definitely talking about listening to yourself. Enough of, remember, we're talking about the recent past. Enough of just living in a way of what people assume you should leave, old patterns, old limiting beliefs. It's time to let go of all of that. Look at that. She's looking here at the roots. So she's looking into her grounding, right? Whether this is in the forest, in the sea, you name it, we're all different. So it could depend on any of that. And then we have the dark moon. Now, it doesn't have to be a dark moon. This could be, you know, I see this card more as metaphorically going into the shadow side, right? You go into your deepest point so that you understand who you are, because we are all one, and we all have the light and the shadow. So when you understand your shadow, you understand even more your light, right? Because the bigger the light, the bigger the shadow. It's just the way it is. Look at the yin yang symbol, right? It's equal. It's absolutely beautifully distributed. So if someone tells you they don't have a dark side, don't trust that person, because we all have, and that's a part of who we are here. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Aries. If you'd like to dive deeper, do check the description box below for my contacts. And until next time, have a wonderful month. Take care.